you guys had a great week so far. So today what I want to discuss is grounding yourself and focusing on the goals that you're trying to attain. A lot of times we get super busy. You know, we've always heard the expression of grinding and going at it. But think about when you're starting a new resolution, right? Typically at the beginning of a new year and you go to the gym. What tends to happen? People don't last 2 weeks to a month. And why is that? It's because they're going constantly full speed. They're going ham, man. Like they think their heart rate has to be at 150, 180 beats a minute. You can't sustain that day in and day out though. Just life in general, depending how you're feeling, energy levels, especially at the end of the workday, if you have kids or other obligations you have to meet. Typically there's what you call a fat burning zone, right? A fat burning zone is a very broad zone to be in, and on the low end of the spectrum works just as well as on the high end of the spectrum. And that's the same thing that we want to do with our goals, right? You want to be able to be consistent, and you want to go ahead and just move along and truck along and get a little bit done each day. And on those days that you're feeling very energetic, you want to go ahead and move a little harder, move a little faster, grind a little more. It's always good to be motivated, right? Part of doing that, guys, is also writing your resolution down. Not only are you writing your resolution or your goal down, but you're saying it out loud as you're writing it. Put it somewhere to where you can read it every single day. Typically, what you also want to do is go ahead and make a poster board or a shadow box of all the goals and all the things you want to achieve and have within about 3 to 5 years. And see how that works out for you. The thing is, you want to look at it every single day. All right. And when you stay consistent, guess what? You don't stop going to that gym, right? Which means you won't stop reaching towards your goals. And especially if it's something that you love, something that you're like, man, like I want my job to be something I love. Unfortunately, there's so many of us in this world that can't even do that. But there are some that we can do, as far as if you want to go towards something that you do love, and that means you're not going to work every day. But if it's also a goal of losing weight, being healthier, doing something outside of that, but you know that you love it, we could always find the time for it. So what you want to do is just stay consistent, be focused, be grounded, right? Be grounded. Also, if you're going into the weekend, guys, don't let those inhibitions affect you. Don't go into Friday and Saturday and don't go wild and don't, start doing things that are gonna be self-destructive. Then on Sunday, you're trying to recoup. Monday, you're trying to recoup. Tuesday, you're feeling a little bit better. Wednesday comes along, it's what we call hump day. And then you're just like, man, I'll start next Monday. I'll be honest, guys, that Monday never comes. Stay grounded. That means wake up Saturday, do something towards your goal. Plan Saturday, Friday night. Or do something Friday night before you go and do whatever you want to do. But Friday night and Saturday morning, if you're really about it, if you really want to reach that goal, then you set that time for you. Be self-disciplined. There's nothing more than trying to be self-disciplined when you're trying to reach your goal. And there's nothing more a goal could be attained by than self-discipline. And it doesn't matter what other people think or, hey, come on, or peer pressure. Even as adults, we get that. Those adults aren't there helping you reach your goal, right? A lot of adults, or just a lot of people, period, think it's a fad, especially today's social media. They think, oh, I'm putting up a healthy eating picture, and guess what? That might happen for 2 or 3 days, and I probably won't see it for another few years. So it's not going to be about what others think about you. You just maintain your day-to-day grind, no matter how slow or how fast it is. Just be consistent with it. Guys, it's all up here and right here. I want to tell you a little something. If you think it and believe it, speak it, you will create it. So think about that, guys. If you think it and believe it, speak it, and you will create it. Think it, believe it, speak it, and you will create it. That's a challenge I want to do for all of you. Maybe I should make a t-shirt about that, right? Think it, believe it, speak it, create it. In the Bible, it does talk about don't want to pray and ask, you want to speak your prayers into existence. Now, throughout the years, we've talked about the 1%, and you have the secret and so forth, and they're not really getting to the prayer aspect, but that's really where it originated from, right? Also, have you ever said something or believed in something so hard, even if it's like a second, and it comes true? Sometimes it's not even for anything you want or anything really substantial, but you believe it, and then something inside you says it's going to happen, and it does. Now imagine if you're able to get that connection with a goal, or you're able to get that connection with a want for yourself. Man, that's powerful. Really powerful, isn't it? Think about it. If you're able to get that mind and heart and soul connection with God, with the universe, that's some powerful stuff to happen. That's what makes us so special. We're able to do things, other species on this earth can. I wonder why. Maybe that's for another conversation. But if you're able to think it, especially if you want it, right? Think it, believe it, speak it, create it. Think it, believe it, speak it, create it. And I know I've said that quite a bit towards this last part of this video here, but it will happen, and it can happen. And me just talking to you guys makes me so much more positive than if I don't talk to you. I just can't wait for more and more of you watch these videos. I'm very excited about that. But guys, we are very special people. We're very special creatures and beings on this earth and in space, on this plane. We let life and we let reality take control of us. And there is a reality. And that's why I say it's not about dreams, it's about goals. Because when we talk about dreaming, like I said in my past video, our doubt will kick in and say it's just a dream. We gotta wake up. See where I'm coming from? So if you trick your mind and say it's a goal versus a dream, you can't obtain that. So I just want to leave you with this. I want you to enjoy the next few days. Ground yourself in your goals. Be focused. Be disciplined. Think it, believe it, speak it, create it. Till next time, take care, guys.